dirty job. A fire leaves a lot of soot and stuff in there. When poor old Scott comes out of there, he is dirty.
Hey, that'd be a good job for
Are you back again? Okay, just thought it was you. They're gone.
Oh.
The audience left.
Oh no. Get up there and show me what goes on, man. You know.
Nothing goes on.
How do you
You got
start
the
that
firing
thing up?
valve. The engineer sits on the other side.
I got questions.
Right?
Let's see. I think I can get this lit up again.
I'll admit it's kind of a mess in there, but the guys were working in there, and they said leave their stuff alone. People
that's
were
all
welcome
right.
to go in there,
The brass handle. What's that?
but train brake.
The brake.
Mm-hmm.
And the red handle.
Engine brake.
The
For
engine.
drivers in the tender.
You got brake shoes that come out on them?
Yes, we do.
Wow. And the speedometer's right there.
That was added in 1953 or 55.
How did they know the speed prior to that
Nobody
time?
cared about speed. You had a schedule you maintained. If you had to be at Laramie at such and such a time, you ran whatever speed you needed to get there. You don't worry about the speed limits. You just go. Slow orders you did. And all the curves out there, 2,500 feet before you get to the curve, has got a speed limit sign. If it's less than maximum on that district, it'll tell you, it'll be an arrow pointing down, and 70 for passengers, 60 for freight.
That's split. This bar here,
That's the throttle.
they pull it back to what that's full throttle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then when it's all the way forward, is it just coasting?
It's off right now. There is no steam going anywhere right now.
Okay.
Coasting is about straight up and down. You got to put steam into
Right.
these cylinders to keep it lubricated.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you're going downhill, you're actually pulling the train downhill.
And this is the whistle.
Yep.
All these valves up here, what do they do?
Most of them are safety devices for shutting off water glasses and energizing things that you use when you're on the trip. We got a great big valve up on top called a turret valve that shuts all this stuff off in here. So if nothing works, that's where you start, up on top.
In the summertime on Frontier days, how hot does it get in here?
Depends on which side the wind's coming from. One side you'll be broiling, the other side's halfway comfortable.
Oh, wow.
And I've been known to switch sides. Everybody wants to run that side. If the sun's coming in that side and the wind's from that side and it's hotter than the hill over there, I'll swap and come over on the cool side.
Northbound to Cheyenne on Frontier days.
Yep.
There's a lot of heat rolling off this, too.
Yeah, that's where your fire is. 1,800, 2,000 degrees.
Then over here, in the fireman's seat, you have the red handle.
This is a firing valve that admits oil into the burner down there.
Yeah.
And the atomizer is what you use to spray it in. It actually
Okay.
atomizes it so it'll burn.
When it's getting black smoke, it's not atomized enough. It's not a
Yeah, if you
good
turn
mix.
the atomizer down or you put this up too high, you'll get black smoke. So you just actually tune it. What I do is I turn the atomizer up enough about here in the middle until it sounds like a 747 ready to lift off, and then I look and see what the stack is. And back or forward on this.
Adjust
Clears
accordingly.
out. Yep.
And how much? It seems like sometimes there might be a half dozen people up in here,
There's
hanging on the
11
side.
in here, but that's not a good situation.
No, you don't want somebody falling off the
No,
side.
and it's very uncomfortable. Nobody can see anything. I've got a seat, so I've gotten to the point I really don't care. To say I've got 9 people to ride up there, okay, fine. Leave the windows open. If it's snowing, let them freeze, and if it's hotter than heck, let them swelter.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
How many gallons of water does it hold?
About 2,500.
And how much oil?
Just what you're burning. The tender holds all of the stuff that you're not using.
And how many gallons is that?
There's 23,500 gallons of water and 6,000 gallons of oil.
All right. Thanks a lot, Lynn.